Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. More Archero today, and version 3.2.0 has started rolling out. And before you ask, no, I do not have the APK. It doesn't seem like anybody's providing it. I had to do it the old school way and just wait for the update in the App Store or Google Play Store in this situation because we're on this second account. Now when I first heard about the update, I was a little bit concerned thinking, oh great, Archero's going melee. I wasn't really too excited about it, but once I got my hands on this weapon, I actually like this a lot. It's a lot of fun. It makes you just want to go up and start blasting some of the enemies, as you can see here. And it looks like the damage it does is quite a bit. Not so much on the increased attack damage, but it looks like you crit a lot more, and it also hits multiple times with it too. We'll pop up the stats here for an ALE. Now I do not have the ALE. I found this online, but one of the things I really like is when you're doing the melee attack, it does heal you for quite a little bit. But take a look over at the third ability on the left hand side, Shadow Samurai. We got a couple new abilities in here. I was able to score 2 of them, Shadow Samurai, and I believe the other one was Ghost Blade. Now I didn't really see too much of a difference in this. A lot of people are saying this weapon is a little bit bugged, but you can kind of see a faint shadow when you're going to make an attack inside with Meowjic there. And I don't know if this is something where we're doing additional damage or kind of hitting a second time. I really couldn't see too much, but we do have new abilities thrown in there, which means now more in the RNG pool. Now I want to bring your attention back over to the weapon here. I'll let you read all the stats themselves, but I was able to score a rare one, and even at that rare, we had that plus 5% attack, which is a huge stat to have in my opinion. So I think that's a pretty cool thing to see. Before we show the other ability, let's just go over a couple other things in this update. Obviously, Chapter 26 is here. I am nowhere close to my main account. I really haven't been playing that much because of the fact of the huge paywall from 20 to 21. I'm not even close, and it just doesn't even make me want to play the game. Now, Mystery Mine, this is kind of cool. We can select as many of these as we want, and each one's going to have its own kind of individual stats to give you reductions on your hero's hit points, damage, crit. I don't know why anybody would really pick the first 5 because we're not really playing this to get gold or sapphires. Maybe just for bragging rights to say that they beat it with all 8. But the last 3 are going to give increase for equipment drops, and that seems to be the main thing for me if I was going to try it, which I did try it, although I only have 2 heroes to play with, so I really didn't get too far. As far as the hatchery system and getting to visit other people's areas, well, that's busted. Not working at the moment. Maybe they'll give it a couple of days and bring it in. But we did get the new hero. He does look awesome inside the trailer that Habby posted, but at 26 US dollars, he's going to stay right where he is, in there, and I probably will never see him in the life of playing this game because I'm guessing if we can get shards, he's probably going to cost at least 75. That's my guess. The new jewel system, we now have a 3rd slot, and this is probably the best thing about this update here. And we actually did get new stats for each one. I didn't realize it at first until I got towards the end, and then I swiped back up on all of them. But we now have a level 28, which is going to give increased stats. In case you're curious, we got coins from battle plus 10%. All spirits receive 10% of hero's attack. When HP is lower than 25%, damage immunity is increased by 10%. When HP is full, attack speed is increased by 20%. When hit, get a short increase of 20% attack. When enemy HP is greater than 75%, damage dealt is increased 50%. Of course, every Archero update would not be full without a couple new outfits, so we do have one for Shingen here, the family armor. It actually looks pretty cool, but it's a good amount of tickets, and we do have one for Aquifa. I actually like this one. I still got to get her before I even get the outfit for her, but they both give pretty decent stats. Once again, this update is kind of geared towards the pay-to-win people, the whales, whatever you want to call them. Call it cash row, call it whatever you want. Now, the other ability that was added to the game, that is called Phantom Sword, and this looks like we're going to be doing rear projectiles when you attack. Although I didn't see any difference once I grabbed it. I tried going through, slowing things up, speeding things down, and it doesn't look like it's doing anything at this point. But we do have 2 abilities. We'll have to wait and see what they actually are. Now, I did slow it down every time I upgraded in a level, and to see if there was any other, I did not notice any. What I did notice though is as it's going through and listing the words of what abilities, they're not even showing the ability that's there. So kind of a fun little thing. If you ever get a chance, slow it down, you'll see it for yourself. But let me know what you guys think of this update. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.